Here's an example of a lower body workout that coordinates 3 different exercises that complement each other. Starting with a loaded hip hinge, an RDL variation, in this case using dumbbells. Obviously, you can use a barbell, you can use kettlebells, you can use resistance bands. The key is to execute the exercise with the emphasis on pushing the hips back rather than the resistance pulling you down. Notice the neutral spine that is consistent all the way through. And again, think about closing a door with your hips as opposed to bending forward. Next up is a reverse lunge variation. I prefer the landmine because we're able to create friction into the ground, meaning that you're leaning into the landmine as if trying to slide the working side foot backwards. I find that for most people, this is more friendly on the hip, the lower back, and the knee. And you're creating continuous tension in the glute, even at the top of the range of motion where typically resistance trails off. The third exercise is a squat variation targeting the quadriceps. Obviously, if you don't have a Zane leg blaster, you can do a front squat with a barbell, heels elevated, goblet squat. You can do a landmine squat, holding the bar in front of your chest. Think about the knees traveling forward, so different than the RDL from the standpoint of this being a knee-dominant exercise as opposed to a glute-dominant exercise. So when we're targeting the quadriceps, you want to think about initiating the movement from the knees. When it's glutes, you want to initiate the movement from the hips.